Oh my goodness. Alright. Looks like I'm having some laggy issues. Hold on one second. I want to get camera up. Well, I guess not, because I still don't have a background yet. That's a bummer. Oh well. I was going to have my camera up, but I forgot I don't have my green screen anymore. So, that's a slight problem. But, all good. Let's see. If I hit... that should pull up my chat. As soon as my Streamlabs stops lagging on me, that would be nice. Oh, even the game lagged on me. What the heck? Uh-oh. That could be bad. There we go. Alright. Alright, I want to pull up the settings. Hold on one second, guys. I apologize. Come on. When I'm trying to do things so that it will work. I should have done this before I hit stream, but I haven't gotten to stream in a while, so I was a little overexcited. I was like, oh, we get to stream today. So give me 1 second. I want to switch this up. There we go. Okay. Yep. And then we're going to move that to this corner for now. There we go. Okay. So, here we are. Elden Ring, sorry, not Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. As you can see, we have not done any of it on here. I'm gonna try my absolute best to not use any glitches, that kind of stuff. Start a new game? Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best not to use any of the current glitches that are out there.
7 years ago.
Whew, look at the difference in graphics, bro.
I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Whew, that looks dope.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life.
God, that looks so amazing. They make the Imperial City look so great. And what's crazy is, like, I remember a lot of these areas. Like, the arena's right over there. You can kind of see it. And I believe this building right here is for the mages. No, because the mages aren't near the, Oh, that's a dope load screen icon there on the bottom. Mysticism magic has spells that absorb the power of your enemy spells, adding their magic to yours. Come on. I might have some lag just because apparently I'm not running with the best graphics for this game right now, which means at some point I will have to go get a new graphics card if we want to keep playing this. But we'll see. I'm totally into that. Ooh! Look at it. This is so dope. Okay. So right now we are they've picked the Imperial for us. Let's just start over here at the Argonians. Alright, so there's the Argonian. And it looks like there's 2 origins we can pick from. It's called the Jewel of the East, but behind the nickname lies a dark reality. You dabble in magic just to survive, and your quick wits allowed you to live until this day. Okay. So they've added origins to the classes, which is interesting. So the next Argonian, this is what, Wood Elf, maybe? Ooh. I gotta wait for it to load. Nope, Breton. So you have High Rock. Being from High Rock, you were raised in the homeland of the Bretons. Going through all the great cities of the province made you quick on your feet. And then you have the Sistries. As a child, you were always spending time on the docks of one of the islands, gaining some money by helping merchants carrying their goods and learning from their adventures. I wonder if the origin has like a unique thing for you, or like dialogue options, maybe? I don't know. We've got the Dark Elf, also known as the Dunmer. In their homeland of Morrowind, the Dark Elves are noted for their skilled and balanced integration of the sword, holy cow, the bow, and destruction magic. They are resistant to fire and can summon an ancestral ghost for aid. There's the Vardenfell and Mainland. You are a true child of Vardenfell. Among the volcanic wasteland, you were taught that resilience is the greatest of all Dunmer qualities. Mainland, as a Dunmer on the mainland, you grew amongst all kind of traders. You learned all there was to know about the negotiations and how to make people react the way you need them to. Okay. It started us off as a high elf. So also known as the Altmer. In their homeland of Somerset Isle, the High Elves are exceptionally gifted in the arcane arts. They also boast resistance to illness. However, they are somewhat vulnerable to fire, frost, and shock, which is weird because those are magic ailments. You have Somerset Isles. You grew up among the great towers of Eleanor that nearly touched the sky. You spent countless hours climbing and navigating the sunlit streets of Somerset capital. And then you have Aradon. Born on the Isle of Aradon, you were proud to live on the first island of Somerset's. There, you spent countless hours swimming in the pristine waters. Let's see. We've got Imperial. I know we're doing a Mage, so right now it's a toss-up between the Imperial and the Breton, because both of those have really good starting stats for Mages, typically. The Imperial... Nebony, you're a true Imperial. Born in the heart of the Empire, number of cities and their sizes lead you to travel hastily. And Calovia. Calovia inhabitants, such as yourself, are known for their autonomy, including toward the rest of the Empire. You inherited the willfulness of your forebears. I just want to see... Wow, the Khajiit look massively different. That's actually pretty dope. I like that. Okay. Aquina and Palatine. Palatine, your parents lived in Palatine and your childhood memories are filled with playing and running around in the jungles or on the pristine beaches. And then Aquina, the harsh region where you lived and trained hardened your body and taught you how to defend yourself with your bare fist or any weapon you could find. We've got Nord, Western and Eastern. I'm gonna stop going through all these, like reading them, because I really want to get into gameplay here. Orc, Stronghold, and Orsinium. If you've watched me play Elden Ring online, you'll know that Orsinium like gets destroyed every few years. So you have Redguard. These dudes are awesome when it comes to being like tanks. Same with the orcs. Orcs and Redguard are awesome tank melee type classes. So if you really enjoy that kind of playstyle, there you go. You've got the Dragontail Mountains, Alkari Desert. We all know where the desert is. It's actually south of where we're at currently. Or no, sorry, the Alkari Desert is to the west of the capital. As a child in the sands of the Alkari Desert, and then you have the mountains. Typically, the Dragontail Mountains in lore are where you get your dual-wielding Redguards from. And then last but not least is the Wood Elf. These are going to be your guys, like if you're trying to be the archer type class or thief assassinate type class, definitely go with the Wood Elf. You have Gratwood and you have Reaper's March. Alright, so I think for our playthrough, I think our best bet is to go... no, I just because of Skyrim, I can't do a high elf, man. Like, we're going Breton. And yeah, we'll stick to High Rock there. Yeah, we're definitely doing the young guy. Let's give our dude a little bit of color to his skin, and so we don't look... right about there, I think. And then type 1, type 2. So type 2 is male, type 1 is going to be female. As they should. They are number 1. Alright, let's see. This looks like an actor, and I can't place the name, which is crazy. Can I just hit trying? Let's see. Oh, that just resets. Okay. Ooh, here we go. This is... yeah, let's go eyes. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we gotta have demon eyes. Those are all cat-like. That's too vampire for my opinion. So yeah, I think we'll go with this one. This gives us more of that like demonic type. Because like the way I'm envisioning our mage is like we're this person that's really from a different world, or a different plane of existence. And that's why we got thrown in jail, is because people thought we were, you know, some crazy we'll go with the ponytail look. I've done that for a long time. And then go down, grab length, and we want that circle to be long. There we go. And then I want to go over to color, and just like our eyes, I want to have a blue color, a blue tint. Yeah, that's almost purple in the light. It's nice and blue in the darkness, but let's go with a darker blue. Yeah, that works. Hair tip color, we're gonna go to the same blue. so that it's blue all the way through. Gradient contrast, this should make it super dark. Gradient amount. Salt and pepper, definitely 0. Okay, and then facial hair. Do we want a beard? I think a goatee should be good, right? Yeah. Or do we want to go... Nah, that's too much. Some stubble. I kind of like... no, it's not pointy enough. Yeah, we'll go with the Fu Manchu there going. And no mustache. Alright, it looks like it is... Let's see, L3. So we have 50 intelligence out the rip. Awesome. We've got 50 willpower. Awesome. Magic bonus. Here's all of our skills that we get. Armor, athletics, blade, block, blunt, hand-to-hand, heavy armor. Alchemy and alteration are both plus 10. We've got plus 15 to conjuration. Destruction is only plus 5, but we can get that up real quick. That's not hard. Illusion, mysticism, restoration, all above 10. Acrobatics. Yeah, so we're good there. Let's go L3. We're going to type in... We're going old school with the name. Alright. So there we go. Continue. Are you sure you want to select race Breton? Yep. Alright. Gotta wait for it to... Ooh. It's the old cell. And you can still... Yeah, buddy. Alright. Weapons. So we don't have a fire spell yet, but we do have heal minor wounds. Okay. Show... Yeah. I want that to be there. Dragon Skin, I believe, is our daily ability. Yeah, it can only be used once a day. But it gives us shield for 50% for 60 seconds, which is actually really good. Clairvoyance. Cost 1 mana. This is under mysticism. This is actually a really, really fast way to level mysticism because it costs you almost nothing to cast it. So you just basically hold down the skill forever and your mysticism will go up. Oh, for a second it looked like... Oh yeah, it did. We're not, like, losing health or anything. Alright, so let's go into inventory, magic, map. Whew, look at that old school map, man. That brings back some memories. Alright, quests. We're in the tutorial. Alright, so let's... We're on Adept, just to let you know. Auto-save on fast travel, sure. Auto-save on rest, wait. Aim assist. Toggle the activation. We'll leave that off for now. Okay. 85 should be good for both. Screen space reflection. I don't know what that means. Okay. Auto detection. Yeah. It's got me on low on here because it threw a hissy fit about my graphics card. So that's slight problem, but that's okay. Yeah, just leave it on balance. That's fine. Confirm. Hello? Game! There we go. Alright, and then... I want to go over to... Nope, don't care about that. There we go. Okay, so jump, sneak is O, sprint is going to be L3. That might take a little bit of... Okay. Attack is R2, block is L2, cast spell R1. There we go. That's what I really needed to know. Sheath is square. Open HUD shortcuts. All right, L1. Wait is going to be that button. Change view R3. That's the one I was curious about. Okay.
Pale skin, snotty expression. You're a Breton, the masters of magic, right? Nothing but a bunch of stuck-up snobs with cheap parlor tricks. Go ahead, try your magicka in here. Let's see you make those bars disappear. No? What's the matter? Not so powerful now.
If we ever get to the part where we can do the Assassin's Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, we're coming to kill this guy, like straight up gonna take this dude out.
You're going to die.
Every playthrough I've ever done of Oblivion, that's what I do.
Are coming for you.
Lock that door behind him.
Yes. My sons, they're dead.
God, this thing looks so epic.
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
Stay put, prisoner.
Sir Patrick Stewart, help me.
You. I've seen you.
Ooh, the lag. Oh my gosh. I'm really hoping this is going to be playable. That's a bummer. I may have to, like, redo my things. Let me see your face.
You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right, and this is the day.
I can't tell if they've made him better looking or uglier since the original.
Gods give me strength.
Okay. Come on.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city, and by chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
That was a creepy looking smile there for a
I
second.
am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. You will find your own path. Take care.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Auto saving.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Their armor actually looks
Don't
legit
try.
now.
I'm watching you. Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Sad that the blades become like absolutely useless later on in the lore of the game. Like they go from being these like OP units designed to protect the Emperor to being, there was a mote of dust in the air. That was interesting. I'm like going slow because I'm just awestruck at how much this has changed. I probably should have got this on the PS5 to play it. There probably would have been way less lag.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Protect yourself.
The captain's down.
Search the assassin. Take all. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I just... Thank you.
Are you alright, sire?
Captain Reno.
She's dead. Sorry, sire.
Okay. We want to go inventory here. Let's see. Weighs a ton, but does more damage. Like, look at that katana. Okay, and then I'm going to equip this for now. Hopefully they won't attack me. That'd be hilarious if they changed that.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Alright, so this is block. Holy cow. Whew. Alright, and then we've got sneak. Got it. Alright, open chest. Alright, club, flash bolt, fire damage on target, 20 points. That's a scroll though, that's chameleon. What we're looking for is a mage staff for now, since we don't have... What? I saw a glitch today and I'm sure it's gonna get patched that, search skeleton. There we go. This is worth way more armor. Alright, so we're going to equip and equip. And I guess we can equip the shield for now. Let's see here. Move that out of the way. Can I shortcut this? And then shortcut this. So that under shortcut, if I go to 3, it puts the bow away, pulls out the bow. Alright, okay. Oh, then it wants me to get target practice. On the bucket. Is this lootable? Okay, club, torches, more lockpicks. This is just crazy, like how, look at that, more arrows. Take all those. I don't need another club. It's insane, like I've played so much of this game. It's crazy, and then now I'm getting to sit here and replay it in a remastered version, and it almost feels like look at the light from the torch. It's not just like a orange bubble. It looks like a real flame. That's crazy. I believe there's another mousey running around. I could be wrong. See if we can get our arrow back there. Yep, good. We've got 40 arrows, so I really doubt that we'll need... Oh, now we got way more than that. More of those. We could go with the heavier armor, but we are not going to be playing a tank, so light armor is the way to go. In this game, there isn't like light, medium, heavy like there is in a lot of the other Elder Scrolls games. There's only light and heavy. So I'm not going to worry about picking these up. Good rule of thumb, though, is honestly, like, here. I'll go ahead and pick them up. But a good rule of thumb is if the weight is... Or sorry, if the gold amount... Here, I'll show what I'm talking about real quick. Let's go over here. So if we look at this, right? So actually the Iron Cuirass is not worth it, nor is the Iron Greaves, because the weight of them is almost what they were worth for gold, right? But like the leather boots, those are worth picking up because they only weigh 2, but they're worth 10. So that's, you know, what is that, 5 times the amount? Same thing here with the leather cuirass. And even the shield, though it's not 5 times, it's pretty darn close. I mean, you know, so that's what you want. Is anything that you want to watch how much weight you're picking up, because you don't have infinite weight. Like, we're already at 117 with everything that we have. We're going to go ahead and drop all 3 of those, as well as all 4 of those. And then we can get rid of you guys, because even if we tried to sell those to a vendor, they're not worth anything. Okay, then there should be a rat that comes running around here if I remember correctly. Yep. Ooh, okay, zombies actually look really cool. And I forget what walls they are, but there are some walls that have like little bags of gold on them down here. And as you can see, there is dang it. Oh, crap. Really? I forgot, this game actually has an arrow drop mechanic. So when you want to hit things, you got to actually aim up just a tad from where you're aiming. So like if I want to hit that thing in the head, I need to aim up. Still got 60 arrows. I'm okay with that. I think we're only missing one arrow. Which, I mean, honestly, we had 64 and we're down to 63. Like, I'm okay with that. Lockpicks, some potions that we can sell. Potions are probably the fastest and easiest way to make money. In really any of the Elder Scrolls games that you can make potions in. What? Okay, that guy's way over there. Okay. Oh, you turd. So, there is a really good... I shouldn't really say really good. There is a glitch that's going on right now with lockpicking. If you have one that has multiple tumblers like that one, and you get two of them, but you can't get the, you want to level up your lockpicking for whatever reason, then what you do is you just go to the ones that you've already unlocked. You have to get at least two of them first. This is my understanding of how the glitch works. Right, that's weight of 30. So it's at least double. So I will pick that up. I don't think we're overweight still. Or I don't think we're overweight currently. We'll take that. But see how like the Rusty War Axe is 12 weight but only 4 gold? Like you don't want that. So actually, what I'm going to do... 8 and 3, so we don't want either of those clubs. Iron Warhammer is 30 and 60, that's fine. This is going to come out of our inventory here shortly, so I'm not worried about that. 3 and 5, 12 and 4, gross. 10 and 25, that's fine. Dagger's not going to do us any good. Dagger's good if you want to go dagger mechanics. That should tell you how much I've played this game. Like, I knew it was either a zombie or a rat. It was around this corner. God, the lighting is so good. This feels like a whole new game. Like, that's what's crazy. See, this is what I was talking about. There's, like, gold pieces. Come on. I like how it also, when you go sneak mode, like, see how bright everything is? And then you go sneak and it just gets dimmer? That's neat, too. They do something similar. Ooh, that shows me... Oh, okay. Never mind. Ooh. Wasn't paying attention. Ah, I hit the one I already took out. Well, at least I got my arrow back. The problem is we're slowly losing arrows, but not terribly. God, this is so cool. Alright, we should be running into goblins here in a second, if memory serves me correctly. Now, I will say the one downside that I have to the magic in this game is the cast time that it takes. And what I mean by that is, like, if I want to heal, right? Let me cast that heal. So, like, it takes it a second because I have to do the thing with my arms. Whereas in, like, a lot of the other games, you click the button and it just goes. Like, the spell goes every time you click the spell. Or the button that corresponds with said spell. So... Should be goblins in this tunnel. Oh, sneak, level up. Can I pick up the torch or at least put it out? That would have been nice. Oh, snap. Whew, they made y'all ugly looking. I mean, you were already ugly looking in the original, but goodness. They were not kind to y'all at all. Okay, we lost one arrow out here somewhere. And then this is a novice mortar and pestle. That's how we make potions. There's ways to make the potions better, which is always a plus. And we don't need any more torches. I know torches don't weigh anything, but I have the light turned all the way up so that I don't need to worry about torches and all that fun stuff. Alright, and then there's a trap right here, so we're just going to jump over that. Ooh, bear pelt, that's worth a good amount. Yeah, if you're not able, like if you're playing on a higher difficulty and you don't one-shot this guy or whatever, then, let's see, has a weight of, no. You can actually get him to do the tripwire because then those will come crashing down and will hit him. If you can keep him close enough with like a shield or something. And then it is the same thing. Used to, I would shoot these things with arrows because they'll take out that guy down there. Bam! Both of them are done. Just like that. Oh, I want the septum. More arrows, yes please. More lockpicks. All right. Arrows, lockpick, that's meh. We gotta be careful because we can actually die if these logs glitch and hit us. I've actually had that happen a few times. Up to over 100 arrows right now. Okay, here we are. Ooh, big guy. We'll take the lockpicks. He also had a war axe. This thing weighs 12 and only gives us 4 gold. That's not good at all. That should be the spellcaster, if memory serves me correctly. No, he's got a dagger. What? Oh, light armor went up. Did I eat that? I think I've been eating those. Whoops. This is what I was talking about with potions, though. Like, this thing weighs 0.5, but can return 37 gold, or septums, or whatever you want to call them. The weak potion of healing are also really good. Respites, not so much, but still. You've got potion of healing. Poisons sell for a lot. Food, some of the food in this game can sell for a metric ton. Oh, no. Ah, he hit me. Give me that stuff. Thank you. And there we go. I believe this opens up the gate where the rat is. And I don't really care to fight another rat, so... Now, every dungeon that you do will have a big chest in them that will have a whole bunch of stuff. And that's worthless. I have found a repair hammer. Nope. Lockpick, yes. Repair hammer, yes. It's important that if you are going to be melee, or you don't want to spend a ton of gold repairing your stuff, get real good about buying, finding, keeping, hoarding repair hammers. Oh, now I'm over encumbered. All right. Does shock damage. Will drop. How much am I over? I'm right at 150, so I just need to lose like 1 pound or something. Yeah, even though that's 0.1, that's 0.1 per arrow. So at 136, we're at basically 13.6 pounds. If that makes sense. Can I use this? There we go. So everything in this game has, like, even food has an alchemic ingredient. So we can add that to it, and we can add that to it, and then how do I, what, R3? No. Oh, name potion? I don't care to name it. Yes. Maybe I can't do that yet. Maybe I gotta have all the stuff for it? Tomato. We'll eat that. That damages health. Screw it. We don't get to keep that anyway, so there. Jesus, it's hot in this house, man.
For the Emperor!
So we're probably going to have a little bit of lag right here because this is going to make us choose our star sign.
Prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us. They cannot understand why I trust you. How can I explain? Listen.
I don't know. I don't think about
I've
it.
served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Okay, so this is where we get to pick our star sign. So you have the warrior. Those born under the sign of the warrior benefit from increased strength and endurance. Fortify Endurance increases endurance by 10 points. Fortify Strength increases strength by 10 points. Does not help us. We need magic. So there is the Mage. Increases the amount of magicka. We gain 50 points of magicka. So we're gonna keep. I'm gonna click the Mage, but we're gonna keep looking just to see if there's anything else that benefits us better. You do have the Thief, which gives you agility, speed, and luck, so 10 points per. There is the Steed, which gives you movement speed by 20 points, which is always good. This gives us Fortified Magic, so we get 100 points of magic, but we also are susceptible by 100% to magic, so that's kind of terrible there, and that's only Apprentice. The Shadow, you can become invisible. This actually is the only one that doesn't give you or it's one of the ones that won't give you a boost, like a permanent stat boost, but it does give you a daily called Moon Shadow. Grants invisibility for 60 seconds, can be used once per day. The Tower. The Tower can unlock doors and reflect magic from their attackers. So you get Tower keys once per day. You can unlock, opens locks of average difficulty or lower. And then you have Tower Warden Greater Power. Reflects 5% of all incoming damage for 120 seconds. Can be used once per day. So again, not that useful for us. The Acronoc. So this is a really, really good one, right? So this one, our magicka will never regenerate. But if we are in combat with mages, 50% of the time they throw a spell at us, we just absorb it into our magicka instead of taking damage. Plus we get 150 free points of magicka. I'm still like, this one is if you're going to be like a battle mage, so you're not relying on magicka, but you want the ability to sometimes not take damage from magicka. So like a spell blade essentially. You have the Ritual. This is healer. Blessed Word forces the undead to flee in horror for 30 seconds. Can be used multiple times per day at a cost of 40 magicka points per cast. Then you have Mara's Gift. Restore 200 points of health. That's a once a day skill. We have the Lord. This gives you armor rating of 15 and resist magic, increases magic resistance by 15%. This is great if you want to be a sword and board tank boy of some form. This gives us willpower endurance. Willpower increases willpower by 10, endurance by 10. Then there is the Lover. This gives you the ability to paralyze a target for 10 seconds. And reduces the caster's fatigue by 120 points. Can only be used once per day. Then we have the Serpent. Serpent spell. Deal 3 points of damage for 20 seconds. It also cures poison, dispels 90 points of damage, fatigue. 100 points. Dispels 90 points. I don't know what that means. And damage fatigue 100 points to the caster. Can use once per day. So yeah, we're just going to stick with, because we're going to go magicka, I'm going to stick with this guy. It only gives us 50 magicka points increased, but it doesn't give us any negatives that are going to be hard for us to overcome early game. So we're gonna stick to the Mage birth sign.
As you wish.
The signs I read show the end of my path, my death, and this. Your stars are not mine. Today the Mage shall light your way on the paths of glory. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Yeah, I don't think that would be a blessing, honestly.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Sire.
You may as well make yourself useful here. Carry this torch and stick close. We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
Hey, Marius, I don't know if anybody's told you, dude, but your eyelashes are ridiculous long, my dude.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Yeah, okay, bro.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Take them down! Protect the Emperor!
Well, I got that guy in the freaking ankles as he dropped.
Not much farther.
That was dope. Dude freaking jumps to the air.
Lions take you!
Prisoner, the Emperor needs help!
I don't know. He just used whatever that sword was and like obliterated that dude with one poke. This is what's funny is like they make these guys out to be like these really, really weak guys that fall to like one hit. And then like we just watched the Emperor absolutely body that one guy. This dude right here. And then here in a second he's like, well, there's nothing I can do but die. Take my necklace. It's like, what, bruh?
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Now, one thing I will say about this
clear.
game is leveling is very easy, depending on the skills that you're trying to level, right? So, like, if I want to level acrobatics, all I gotta do is sit here and jump forever. And, like, we've already... There you go. That's 3 levels of acrobatics just since we've gotten in this room, because...
Spot from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
There's another acrobatic, right? Now, granted, we don't get as much XP because that's a secondary skill right now. Technically, all of our skills are secondaries right now.
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For the Emperor!
Yeah, it's not like he's gonna let me.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him, and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
My sword for the dragon!
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up with the cause of your victims.
Oblivion take you!
The amulet of kings
You're lucky I
will
like
be...
you. Otherwise you'd be dead already. No. Talos, save us. We failed. The amulet. Where's the amulet of kings? Strange. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser. The amulet of kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the... It's a secret way out of the... Here, you'll need this key for the... There are rats and goblins down there. But from...
Okay, so he's telling us that we're an agent. So that's the classification that he's giving us, right? We're actually going to probably create a custom class, most likely. But see how, like, there's nothing, no little mark. Like, if we go over here, see how agent is marked? That's because all we've used up to this point has been in stealth. We've talked to people. We've used a bow, so that gives us agility. We've jumped around a bit, so we've got acrobatics up. We haven't used illusion, but that's just a given skill for that. We've used sneak. We've talked to people, so it gives us speechcraft. We've had to lockpick stuff, so that's security. Mercantile is just a throw skill, stuff like that. Under Mage, this is where we're at right now. So this is Alchemy, Alteration, Conjuration, Destruction, Illusion, Mysticism, Restoration. This right here, the Sorcerer, I think it's hilarious that they put heavy armor in for a Sorcerer. But you get Alchemy, Alteration, Conjuration, Destruction, Heavy Armor, Mysticism, Restoration. You have Battle Mage, Alchemy, Alteration, Blade, Blunt, Conjuration, Destruction, Mysticism. So, meh. You have the Healer, Alchemy, Alteration, Destruction, Illusion, Mercantile, Restoration, Speechcraft. Spell Sword. This is actually a really good class if you like to be up close and personal but still want to have access to good spells. Alteration, Blade, Block, Destruction, Heavy Armor, Illusion, Restoration. Witch Hunter, this gives us the ability to use the bow along with our Conjuration, Destruction, Athletics, Alchemy, Security. Kind of the way I would feel about playing it, but I want to go pure Mage. And then when there's the Nightblade, this is your Poison, Destruction, Sneaky, like, yeah. Acrobatics, Alteration, Athletics, Blade, Destruction, Light Armor, Restoration. So, there you go. Personally, I think what we're going to do is do a custom class here. We're going Magic. With Magic, I want to go into Favored. We definitely want Intelligence. This gives us more Magicka. So every time we level up, we'll get Magicka. Willpower determines how quickly you regenerate Magicka. Greatly increases your maximum fatigue. So we definitely want both of those, right? Under Mage, the big stuff, we want to go in here. We definitely want Destruction. That's going to be a must, right? Conjuration is good if you want to summon creatures, weapons, and armor and turn the undead. Alteration is good for breathe or walk on water, open locks, which I'm definitely going to do. Alchemy is good if we're going to create potions, and we'll get greater benefits from those, so I definitely want that. Let's see. Illusion, Charm, Conceal, Create, Light, Silence, Command, Effect, Aggressivity. Absorb Magic, Dispel, Move Objects, Sense Life, Reveal Paths, and Bind Souls, Restoration. We definitely want the ability to heal ourselves, so we're going to be using a lot of Restoration. So I think for Magic, that's probably the way I'm going to go there. Mercantile, this gives us better deals with the merchant, so anytime we sell stuff, this will start to level up, and because it levels up, we'll get better at it. Sneak is just really good to have because we can do a lot of sneaking and still throw spells, which is great. Security, if you want to open locked doors and stuff like that, but that's why we picked up, what was it, Alteration, I believe? Yeah, Alteration does have lockpicking skills that we can get, so we don't need the thief version of that with security. And then under Warrior, we'll grab Athletics so that we can run faster. So we're going to go to Overview. We're going to change this to Let's see. I want to call this Gibbs Master Caster. Continue. And then that's what we are right there. Well, it's weird that it's giving us the, like, a modified witch hunter kind of thing, but, you know, whatever. Are you sure you want to select this class? Yes.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, you must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes, I understand.
The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving.
Alright, and then I want to go around him. Oh, see, this is where all of the blades disappear, though. That's the point in the game where if we had kept the katana on us, it just comes out of our inventory automatically.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Alright, I tried. Alright. Now, because we didn't start as a Dunmer, we don't have a spell yet that we can use. We'll eventually be able to buy one. Let's go ahead and re-equip the bow for now. This reminds me of the Wayrest sewers in ESO. Now, this is actually a really good spot if you want to level up Sneak early on. Oop. That gate is sealed. That's how we come in here for the Dark Brotherhood quest, if I remember correctly. Oh, we're over encumbered again. You know what? Let's do that, and we're gonna drop the Warhammer. Problem with using this staff, though, and we may not end up using it, is the more I use it, the less money I'm going to get from it. And I really want to use it for money, so yeah, we'll just go to this. But yeah, right now the rat up top is mad at us, but if we can get it to not be mad at us and the eyeball goes away, this is actually a really good spot where you just kind of run into a corner. And like, I'm playing on controller, so okay. Alright. So now what you do is, just to kind of show you. Where is he? There's supposed to be one more rat. Is he in here? Oh, that's a bummer. They must have fixed it, because there's supposed to be a rat in either this room or that room. And what you do is you just walk very slowly into this corner, and your sneak will go up. Because technically, we're not wearing pants. Oh, they fixed that too. Used to, you could just walk forever in this corner, and apparently you can't do that anymore. We're not wearing pants. Now, we did go with athletics, so we want to sprint everywhere. I love the fact that that is the Skyrim symbol. The dragon emblem that's on this gate. That is the emblem that they used for Skyrim. So here is where you have the last chance to change your class, change your birth sign, change your who you are. Like, if we didn't want to play Breton, just to show you, like, we could go Dark Elf. A little late to do it now, but we could. And that just changed what I look like. So, hair. Go length. And then we gotta go color again. Okay. Oh wow. Eyebrows won't match the hair color. That's weird. Then facial hair, we went with that. And then let's go back over to the eyes. And we want... Yes. And then skin. Oh, that's sleeves. I was looking at my arms, like, why is my arm such a weird color? Alright. There we go. Now we don't look like we've been in a cell for the last 50 years. Overview. Continue. Yes. So, there you go. That gives you the ability to change everything you want from that whole run. Typically what people do is they'll save the game like right there, so that if they want to create a whole new character, they don't have to run through that whole thing. Here's my problem with that. If I really, really wanted to just like metagame it, I should have gone the Dunmer, because it gives us immediate access to the fire spell. And then I should have only gotten the magic skills if we were playing a quote-unquote pure mage. But we're not really playing... Like, I'm going to only be using magic once we can get a damaging spell. But, like, there's other skills that benefit us in a playthrough than just going, I am only going to ever use destruction magic. No, you won't. Wow. This is so dope. Oh. You gotta be careful because mud crabs are like hyper aggressive in this game. They are not the passive little creatures. I like, this is a slaughterfish. But yeah, every once in a while there will be mud crabs, and they're like hyper aggressive. Velvirin. Ah, you moved, you turd. I got shot with an arrow. Your face. Oh, you have way more health than your buddy.
This ends here.
Oh. Okay. I definitely want the fur boots. I believe this has more armor. We're going to check it out. But there's pants. We finally have pants. At this point, I'm not overly worried about if we keep all of our arrows. But I definitely don't want to just waste them all willy-nilly. Now we can pick up these arrows. Oh, one of my arrows got her dead center, bro. Fur greaves. Those are better. Grab that lockpick. Mution. Okay. And then these guys were just the scouts for here. What you really want to do is go in this Ayleid ruin. So the door's there, but before we go in the door... Yes, please, give me gold. You can actually... You draw power from the well. So now we have a buff. That particular buff is... No, I want character. We do have a level. Where are the buffs? Oh wow! Look at. I didn't realize it's raining outside. So look at our armor. It's all it looks like it's gotten wet. That's awesome. Let's go to inventory real quick. We actually want to put on the fur, because yeah. So the fur has 2 armor for the chest piece. The leather one also has 2 armor. It weighs more and gives us more money if we were to sell it. But this one, we definitely want the pants, and we definitely want the boots. I'm gonna keep the leather boots just because the leather boots do in fact give us money. So there is that. I mean, let's see, 2 weighs only 5. I'd rather do this. Makes us look like a really weird spellcaster so far, but hey. We need gloves. Did none of those dudes have gloves? No. Nah, we looted everything off of her. Alright. So, no gloves so far. Alright, here we go. What's going on, Jonas?
Guess it was nothing.
Really? There we go. Just give me these back. Let's heal up. Don't need any more torches. We have plenty of torches. Careful, that's a trap. It makes that swing down. Oop, that was not what I wanted. Oh dang, I keep doing the wrong button.
Getting tired.
I need mana. Or I need more spells.
Huh? Hello? Who's there?
Yo face. Oop. Ah. Oh my gosh.
Whoa!
You cheater. First shield, finally, gloves, thank you. Okay. Now the thing is the reason I come down here, the reason I used to come down here all the time, was because you can actually get, like, number one, we got fur gauntlets, which actually helps us out armor-wise, gives us 1 more point of armor, which means we take less damage. And this early on, the more armor we can put on, the better. Laced leather pants. I don't want to know what it's laced with. Iron claymore. There's some iron stuff. So, like, if you're trying to do a two-handed weapon, this is where you can get your first good one. Claymore is actually really good. Okay. And that's all useless. Can't use it for nothing. Oh, great. We're over encumbered again. It's all these dang arrows. So the 19 pounds of our crap is just arrows right now. Let's just drop all 8 of that. We're not going to worry about grabbing any more alchemy ingredients right now. We can always come back to grab them. These are worth a ton. They are 50 per pop, so... that's the hallway we came down. Problem is I don't remember where the heck I'm supposed to go. We'll take that. That's not worth anything. Dang it. We could sleep to level up. I don't want to level up right this second. Golly. I don't understand why it's so freaking hot in this house, man. Okay, no more torches. Thankfully they don't weigh anything, so it's not like I have to be like...
Must have been the wind.
Until an arrow whopped you in the back of the head. Whee! We do not need any more arrows. We have over 200. And once we get our first Mage fireball spell, we won't even be using arrows anymore. I'll take my 3 arrows back, though.
Where are you?
Here, kitty kitty. Oh, right over your head. Take those. Oh, I didn't even see you there, buddy. My bad.
You move like a pregnant cow. Ah!
Whoop. Wrong button. I mean, if you're gonna stand there, just... You know what I mean? Like... Fur helmet, there we go. Yeah, we're over encumbered. It's a heavy sack, heavy sack. Alright, and then this is actually an Ayleid door. You can go through it if we wanted to continue going through. We don't. I only wanted to come and clear these guys out because as long as you don't clear the whole thing, these guys can respawn. It can take a little bit sometimes for them to respawn, if I remember correctly. But I do believe they can, in fact, respawn. But that should give us plenty to work with when it comes to making money. Now, I'm not going to be starting the main quest yet because I want to start the Mage Guild first. I think by doing the Mage Guild first, we'll actually get way better stuff. Okay. Cannot wait with enemies nearby. What enemies do I have nearby? Books also, just like in Elder Scrolls Online, reading a book has the chance, just like that one did, to give us one-handed. Does have a chance to give us, yeah, I think it's saying the mud crabs. So I don't even think I can fast travel with the mud crabs around. Map. Okay. Can I zoom out? Zoom, zoom, zoom. There we go. So it wants us to go over here to Carol, whatever, to go to the Abbey. They don't have a mage guild here in that city. We want to go into Shadenhall because there is actually a mage guild here in Shadenhall, if memory serves me correctly. I believe there's one in Bruma. I know there's one in Anvil. There's one in Skingrad, if I remember correctly. And I think there's one in Breville and Leowin. The thing is you have to go to all the mage guilds, get all of them to sign off that, hey, you're a mage. And then we can go to the mage guild here in the Imperial City, and that's where we become absolute bonkers amazing. We could do the leveling trick in the arena, but do you want to travel? Yes. I don't honestly think we really need to do that yet. And like my brother is going to be doing a rogue assassin, like stealth archer, which is like there was a meme when it came to Elden Ring, or not Elden Ring, Skyrim, where you know, you always had the plan to be like, I'm gonna be a mage, I'm gonna be a barbarian, I'm gonna be, you know, and without fail, everyone always went stealth archer because it's so overpowered. It's still overpowered here. Like, you know, don't get me wrong. Come on, fix it, fix it. Well, nope. I want the map. Ah. Is there a way to? No. Settlements in all Elven ruin city cave. I don't care about all that. Is there not a city map? I swear there was a city map. Ha! There we go. I knew there was a city map. Okay. Mages Guild will Notch Butch. So the Mages Guild is to the right of us. To the right and around.
Annoying creature.
This is the one that wants us to have like water walking, I think. Nope, that's the Fighters Guild. Oh, if we had looked at the flag, we would have known that. Here's the Mage Guild. But yeah, I think this is the one that wants us to have water breathing or gives us a ring of water breathing. The problem with the ring that they give you is it also over encumbers you, which slows your swim speed. So you don't want to do it.
I'm Ditsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is. It's all right. The guild here, that is. That's what you meant, right? The guild is a wonderful resource for those interested in magic. Talk to Falkar if you wish to join, or any other local guild.
Okay. So we gotta find Falkar. This guy right here.
Want something? You're not here to join the Mages Guild, are you? Are you sure you're up to it? I expect this will end in disaster. Very well. You are to advance in the guild. You'll need recommendations from each local guild. If you manage to actually receive the recommendations, you'll be eligible for entrance to the Arcane University. I shall... Now, unless you wish to attempt to impress me with your no doubt staggering intellect, I have...
This bro is trying to get stabbed. It's like, what? Be nice.
You would find someone else to bother, won't you?
Great houses of Morrow.
I'm magician.
Persuading, purchasing
I
spells.
offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Alright. Whew, look how expensive this stuff is. I forgot how stupid expensive some of these spells can get. Light and Load is actually a really good one. You cast Feather on yourself. It's 75 points of mana, if I remember correctly, or it increases it by... No, it's 73 points of mana, but it does 75 points of weightlessness for you, essentially. Packed Mule gives you 150 points for 179 mana, but it's alteration, so we can't use it. This may have been the wrong guild to come to.
Goodbye.
It's not surprised.
I hope I can.
Recharge weapon. No, I don't care about that.
I'm Ayleid.
Bartering. There we go.
Interest you in some of my wares?
I want to sell to you. You have 800 gold. She only takes alchemical ingredients and soul shards, it looks like. But we can sell potions to her.
That's a good deal.
Anything to give us more money right now. Okay.
Another satisfied customer. Goodbye.
Let's get to training.
No. First of all, training is retarded expensive. And we don't need all... Well, actually, we would need alteration, just not yet. We can level alteration just by having
I'm Trayvon,
some of the skills.
We don't much. My fam. I admit, profaning
You look like
your
a
names
tree,
or so-
dude.
Let's do business.
See, that's the spell right there that we need. It gives you 30 seconds for the cost of 42. It's 204. Electric shell, protect others. Soul trap, heal major. Open easy lock. That's another good one. We need to go find somewhere we can sell off everything in our inventory. Because we're going to have to talk to Felcar at a certain point to get him to give us the quest. Okay, I'm not going to read all those. I would highly recommend reading a lot of those. We're only going to sleep for an hour so we can level up real quick. Auto saving. I thought it said we leveled up. Where is my XP bar? There it is. So we're almost leveled up. So we need to work on running around, alchemy, alteration. We need to get a destruction spell. Restoration, that just requires us to keep healing. We're almost about to get another point into restoration, which is great. Mercantile, that just causes, we just need to sell stuff. And sneak, that's just one that I threw on there because we'll be sneaking a lot in certain points of the game. Alright, so we need to go find an actual vendor outside of the Mages Guild so we can come back. And we also need to go... Oh, man. It's not the Mages Guild in the capital. Is it in Bruma? I think it's Bruma.
Hello.
Flying in the sky.
Ooh.
A coin.
You know what that sound was? Nernroot. That gives us the Nernroot quest. Okay, don't want to go to the church. let's go to map. Abandoned house. That's the Fighters Guild. Books. March Rider. Inn. Goods and stores. That's where we want to go. So we need to go this way. All while sprinting and swimming and sprinting and swimming. So like that's the thing, is like the reason why I took athletics versus say acrobatics is, yeah, acrobatics is easier to level because all it takes is you jumping. It's, yeah, we just go around this way. But if you sprint everywhere you go, you'll eventually get your athletics up, or if you're swimming or any of that jazz. So like, there you go. We just hit 26 with athletics. There you go.
We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old adventurer myself, and I know what's wanted.
Bartering.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Okay. We're going to sell that for 74. We're going to keep the... no, we'll go ahead and get rid of the bow and the arrows for it.
That's more than I'd usually pay. That's a good deal.
Well, that's funny that her gold is not going down. Ruby we can get rid of. Chameleon, Flashbolt, Bear Pelt. Mercantile just went up.
An excellent bargain.
And then the Welked Stones, we have 70, they're worth 20. Or we have 7, they're worth 20. There we go. And then if we come over here, oop. Okay, so she doesn't have anything there, nothing there, and only the weapons that I sold her, so.
Tell your friend.
Stop talking.
Sounds about right for an orc. Bro, you came around that corner real fast. Holy cow. Hey, I'm not trying to rob you, lady. Like, chill out. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Where's your front door? Oh. I thought that was a window. Jeez, if it stays with this heat, man, I'm gonna have to take a break so I can figure out how to get it to be cooler in this freaking house. I have my fan going as like hard as it can to circulate some air, but it is not keeping up. All right, let's actually fast travel. Let's go to, I don't think it's Bruma. I mean, it could be. It may be Carol. We're gonna fast travel to the south gate and go in there. One of the cities has like the beginner mage stuff, and that's what I'm looking for. Because that's one where I can get. They give you a quest where we're gonna end up. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, this is the town I was thinking. Because the Fighters Guild, if I remember correctly, is over that way somewheres. And then the Mage Guild. The city looks so amazing. Oh, no. Fighters Guild, Mage Guild, both up here. Yeah. This is the Mage Guild here. That's the Fighters Guild right there.
Good evening.
It may be the Thieves Guild or the Dark Brotherhood that has a base over there that I'm thinking then. I don't remember. Hello? Mages? We're gonna take that, and we're gonna take a novice retort and a calculator or whatever. Now we should be able to do potions no problem. Ooh, that is a mage book. Ha ha ha. That gave us alchemy. I know that one off the top of my head. Here's another one. Oh, didn't get anything from that one. Like, this game is already, like, broken AF. It would be even more broken if they made, like, a seamless co-op for this game. Okay.
Bye.
You don't do anything for me. So everybody's asleep. That's the problem. Yeah, I have the Mage Guild key so I can go into the Mage Guild quarters. Alright. Real quick. Oop, that was the menu I wanted. Inventory. Alcome. Okay, so it says I have everything. Let's we're gonna go with damage health. So there. Oh, I can make something. Because we can now create. Okay. That won't make anything. Alright. Clear all. Oh, okay. How do I... Let's go filters. I want to do fortify health. Give me everything that can fortify health. I want to... Go here. Fortify health. Just mutton. Okay. Detect life. Ooh, there we go. There we go. So then I go bread. And there. That gives me detect life, which I can sell. Fortify intelligence. I need to take... How do I... Alright. It's not what I want to do, but... Alright, so now... There we go. And then filter. Nope. Night eye. Nope. Resist disease. Paralysis. Agility. Oh, fatigue has a bunch. Okay. You and you. Throw in the cheese wheel. Throw in corn. Throw in flour. Okay. Okay. So I still have a ton of ingredients, but none that are going to help. And now we can level up, which is good. Give me soul gems for free. I just need a bed, y'all. There's like one. One? Yeah, we'll go to the living quarters. You're already in the bed. I can't sleep in that bed. That takes me to the library. Alright, let's just wait an hour then. Who are you? Can you sell me spells?
Pleasure to...
No.
Goodbye.
At least not at 2 o'clock in the morning. You. No.
Bye.
I can't sleep in any of these dang beds. That's a bummer. Alright, fine. That should be 8 a.m. so everybody's out of beds so that we can try to find the person that sells spells. Hopefully. But I'm going to use their bed to level up. You have reached or ascended to level 2. You realize that all your life has been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. So we definitely want to put points into intelligence. Let's get that up to 60. Let's get willpower up to 60, and then let's see, what does strength give us? Gives us our carry weight and max health. So yeah. Boom. Alright, got more magicka. We've got more power when we throw spells. Her room is now open, which is funny. Like, there's nothing in this room. I don't know why it had to be... Like, this is the Guildmaster's room. Alright, let's go downstairs. We gotta talk to everybody and find the person who can give us our fireball spell. Otherwise, we are SOL when it comes to getting fireball right now.
Good morning.
You say that the priests and priestesses of the Chapel of the
Purchasing
Devil
spells. Here we
have
go.
been murdered.
Bound Curious, Bound
No
Shield,
one
Bound
even
Bow.
knows
So
who
if you
did
want to be that like spellcaster archer, this is really good. But it requires you to be pretty high up on Conjuration, and we're too low. Bound Mace, Bound Sword, Dominate Creature, Dominate, Summon a Flame Acronaut. If we were doing Conjuration, I'm not doing Conjuration, so that's eh. So this guy is all about summoning, and boy, howdy are his spells ridiculous. Skeletal Hero. 1,800 gold. Ah. Alright.
Goodbye.
Hey, what is it?
Recommendation.
I'm afraid I can't just... If perhaps you can clear up a small matter. She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guilt. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know determine what she is after and how we may be rid of her. Make haste. I was in Satan Hall last week.
I don't remember his thing. Recharge weapons, persuading, I don't care.
Hello. Good day.
You have bartering,
Good
but
day.
no spells. You're the summoner.
Good
You.
day. May I interest you in some of my
Ah,
fine wares?
finally. Okay. We definitely want this one. Easy lock. Sure, that will actually help us out. There is a glitch, by the way, that if you want to have bound weapons, if you get your skill up to the master level as quickly as you can, you go buy the spell that gives you the master bound items spells, and then you also get summon skeleton. You put or you buff yourself with, I forget what the spell is, and then you summon your bound, or sorry, first you summon your bound armor and bound weapon that you want to keep permanently. You summon a skeleton, you buff yourself with like Oaken Shield or whatever, and then you whack the skeleton, let it hit you back a couple times, and then you take out the skeleton to where it goes away. Then you repair the items, and then you throw them on the ground. You wait an hour, which should dispel them, but for whatever reason they don't, because you repaired them. The game thinks it's an actual item, and then you can pick them up off the ground, and you have super, super strong weapons and armor equipped that otherwise you wouldn't be able to do. Alright.
Thank you for your business.
Yes. No, thank you. Okay. So now we can go to magic. So we did have some touch spells. We had cold touch, shocking touch, which requires us to be way, way too close. I don't like that. Dang, we had flare? When did we get... I feel really dumb now. Alright, so... we want to put... here... flash bolt. We'll use flare. Open easy lock. Flare doesn't do a whole lot of damage, so if we need a lot of damage, we'll change it to flash bolt. But that puts us at 2 hours. I want to go figure out why it is so freaking hot in this house. I really apologize, guys. Plus, I need to eat. I have not eaten since this morning, thanks to freaking work. So what we're going to do is we're going to save, and we will definitely come back to this. I want to save the game. We're going to go new save.
And his 3 sons dead right under the noses of the Imperial.
And there we go. So it should be saved. We're just going to double check. Yep, saved right there. Okay. And then, yeah, so we're going to call that a day. Hey, what's going on, Henry? I apologize. You're catching me right as I'm getting ready to dip out for right now. I'll probably be back in like an hour or so, but it's like 1,000,000 degrees in my house right now, so I need to figure out what's going on with that, and I need to eat real quick. So I will be back, Henry. Make sure you hit follow. That way you'll see when I go live. I try to stream every day for 2 hours, but with my new job, it's been a little hectic. But I do sincerely apologize. Thank you, Henry. I really appreciate the follow. But we will catch you here in, like I said, just a little bit. So stay tuned. Peace out, guys.